Welcome to Docker Quiz, Episode 4. This self-assessment helps to practice for Docker Certified Associate (DCA) exam. Let's get quizzed. Which of the following scenarios would still allow the quorum to have maintenance in a swarm cluster? Choose 2. A 3-node cluster with 1 node down. B. A 3-node cluster with 2 nodes down. C. A 7-node cluster with 3 nodes down. D. A 4-node cluster with 2 nodes down. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is A and C. A 3-node cluster with 1 node down and a 7-node cluster with 3 nodes down. Which of the following commands can we use to view detailed metadata about a container? Select 2. A. Docker metadata. B. Docker inspect. C. Docker container inspect. D. Docker query. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is B and C. Docker inspect and Docker container inspect. What does the expose directive do? A. It causes the container to listen on a port. B. It documents ports intended for publishing at the time of running a container. C. It automatically publishes ports when running a container. D. It makes a container's port accessible externally. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is B. It documents ports intended for publishing at the time of running a container. Which of the following statements truly applies to the env directive? A. It sets environment variables that are only visible at the container runtime. B. It sets an environment variable on the host while the container is running. C. It sets environment variables that are made available in subsequent build steps and to containers at the runtime. D. It sets environment variables that are only visible during later build steps. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is B. It sets an environment variable on the host while the container is running. In Docker Security Scan result is available in both UCP and DTR. A. True. B. False. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is B. False. What is the Docker command to increase the number of replicas? A. Docker service replica. B. Docker service increase. C. Docker service scale. D. Docker service build. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is C. Docker service scale. How to configure the default logging driver? A. Use log driver flag. B. Set the log driver option in the daemon.json file. C. Set the log driver option in the key.json file. D. Use logging driver flag. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is B. Set the log driver option in the daemon.json file. What are the steps to perform to sign images in a way that UCP trusts them? Choose multiple options. A. Delegate signing to the keys in your UCP client bundle. B. Initialize trust metadata for the repository. C. Approve image sign on UCP. D. Configure notary client. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is A, B and D. Delegate signing to the keys in your UCP client bundle. Initialize trust metadata for the repository and configure notary client. What is the Docker command to add a node to a swarm? A. Docker swarm join. B. Docker swarm create node. C. Docker join swarm. D. Docker swarm add node. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is A. Docker swarm join. What is the correct order to upgrade a Docker cluster? A. Upgrade DTR, UCP, then engine and kernel. B. Upgrade engine and kernel, DTR, and then UCP. C. Upgrade engine and kernel, UCP, and then DTR. D. Upgrade UCP, DTR, then engine and kernel. Your time starts now. And the correct answer is C. Upgrade engine and kernel, UCP, and then DTR. Out of 10 questions, how many you answered correctly? Comment below. Also please subscribe our channel for more quizzes.